Good morning, everybody. You might notice I've got a little bit different look today. I've got on Corey by Noriko and beautiful, beautiful silver. So I hope everybody likes her. I am just, even though it's August 15th and in Texas, it is hotter than the absolute hinges of hell. And for any of you that may not know how hot that is, let me just tell you, it's hot. So I thought, it's hot out, I can't be out in the heat, so wouldn't this be the perfect day to look at 5 trends in the fall and winter 2019 outerwear? And this year I've really challenged myself, and I'm going to challenge you as well. I have ordered one coat that's my trendy piece for this year, and everything else that I'm going to be showing you today, I shopped my closet, and I will try to remember with each outfit to tell you how long I've had the outfit. But the way I'm going to put it together, it is perfectly on trend. It is perfectly age appropriate. And I hope that I give each of you a little bit of inspiration. So I guess we're ready to go, shall we? Okay, the first thing that we're going to look at is just very casual. Now, up front, I'll just let you know I am wearing a white t-shirt and dark blue denims just so I didn't have to change with all the different looks. This is a look that anybody can wear anytime and always be on trend, so I thought this will work great. But this first one that we're looking at is a little, wish it was leather. I think they call it faux leather, vegan leather, whatever. Just a little crop jacket. The leather, the faux leathers are all going to be very, very on trend. Now you'll notice it has the animal print lining. Again, very on trend, the animal prints. And I just paired this with a little pair of medium height heels with a pointed toe. Pointed toes, very important if you can stand them. And they're really not uncomfortable, so I encourage you just to give them a try, even if it's just flats with a little bit of a pointed toe. It will elongate your legs, and just instantly it makes you look a little bit slimmer. So here we go with our first look. Another look this year that is really trendy, I saw it, and I tell y'all I've done a tremendous amount of watching fashion videos, other fashion vloggers, just to get all of the trends for this year. And another huge trend you're seeing on all of the catwalks are capes. So if you have a cape, pull them out. This is the time to wear them. Now this little cape that I am wearing is one that I bought maybe 3-4 years ago, and the faux fur around the collar and the cuffs, and then I paired it with some long gloves with a faux fur, and the faux fur very on trend. So look in your closet. What have you got? What kind of faux fur have you got? I think most of us in my age group probably have a cape laying around somewhere, so give it a shot. Okay, so now another trend is checks, any kind of checks, houndstooth checks, big window pane checks, little tiny checks, any kind of checks. And so what I have chosen to show you in this, I went in my closet. I had a checked blazer that I'd purchased last year, and I just grabbed a belt that I'd bought several years ago. I believe I got it at Chico's on clearance, so it's a good one, a good leather belt. And I put it around the blazer because cinched waist jackets, coats, blazers are really on trend this season. So I know all of you have some checks out there somewhere. Oh, this next one is my absolute favorite. It's the only thing I bought new this year. It is a faux fleece. It feels like maybe a lamb's wool, something like that. But it is as soft as a cloud. It has no buttons. It's oversized. And just the kind of coat that you could slip on. Say you're going to go grocery store, throw that sucker on with your jeans. Going to go to a grandchild's soccer game, football game, where you're going to be out, just put a little turtleneck under it, some leggings, cute little boots, put that thing on, and you are going to look like an absolute doll. The other thing I paired with this, which I didn't with the others, I did just with this one because it was my favorite, is statement bags. You know, when you get dressed, you don't want over one, sometimes two statement pieces. And on the runways this year, I was seeing a lot of statement bags, monochromatic clothes, which is another big trend. So they'd be monochromatic from head to toe, and then just have a bag that just grabs your attention. You could do that with a pair of shoes. I happen to love shoes. You might see me in a pair of hot pink heels. You might see me in animal prints. So just don't be afraid. Get out there, try them. Do these little things that are so on trend this year. Step out of your box just a tiny, tiny little bit. You don't have to strut around like I was doing in this video. I always wanted to be a model. I would have been a horrible one. I'm like this tall, and clothes don't look on me like they do the models, but I like to strut my stuff sometimes, so give it a try. Get out there and do some strutting. Okay, now my last look is very business, I guess you would say, or if you're heading to church, if you're, somewhere that you don't want to be the outstanding one in the crowd, is just a long coat. And ladies, if you don't have a long coat, one that goes knee length or maybe a little bit longer, you are missing out. They are so warm. Now, a little story about this coat and the picture. I just did a picture. The clip got somehow put on fast forward, so it wouldn't have done you any good. But the thing about this, I was in Target probably, I want to say, at least 8 to 10 years ago. And it was summertime. And so first thing I always want to do is check the clearance rack and see what I can find. I like to buy things out of season because you can get some really good buys. So I went to the clearance rack, and that coat is 100% wool. It is, what is that brand? I can't remember. It's a very good brand. I don't have it here in front of me, but the only thing it had, the belt was missing, and I have worn that thing for years, and it's the warmest coat, the most, I guess you want to call it maybe professional coat, but the kicker to this is I paid $19.99. The only thing I've ever had to do to that coat is put it in the cleaners every year, get it freshened up. It is still as good as the day I bought it. Now, you'll notice in this clip, I've got two statement pieces. The shoes, of course, were precious. I love them. I think I had on my gold ones, but Had on a beret, which was faux fur. Got it laying right here. Love it, love it. I've had this thing for years and years. A little faux fur beret and turquoise leather gloves. And I am one of these women that I've got to have gloves in the winter, so I like really nice gloves. I like pretty gloves. I love to wear gloves to go with my outfit. I've got a whole drawer full by the front door, so as I get on my coat and I'm ready to go out, then I open the drawer and I select my gloves. And so in this winter, something as simple as a pair of gloves can be your statement piece. So ladies, I hope you enjoyed it, or I hope you will enjoy this. So here is the professional look. Thank you. I hope y'all enjoyed that. I hope I gave you some really useful tips, things that you already own that you could wear. And you'll notice after that last one, I forgot how much I love my beret, so I thought, well, I will just wear it today and just be a French woman. So all of y'all, just goes to show one more time, shop your closet, go through what you already have, and make use of things you haven't worn in years. If you've got some of the 70s things, the 70s look is really big this fall and winter. So don't be afraid to pull out that stuff. Put things together in a different way, and you'll see one more time, it does not take much to look like $1,000,000. I will talk to y'all later, and if you have not subscribed, I ask that you please do. And please share me with all your friends and your not friends, with everybody. Y'all have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.